I'm Nicole Urken, Research Associate for Mad Money. I'm here with my brother, Ross Kenneth Urken, Personal Finance Editor. And we're welcoming you back to Old Dog, New Blog. We're here again with the one and only Jim Cramer to teach a new gadget and gizmo
I'm just getting emoji down. I'm like sending it to people with Samsung and they don't understand me.
Yeah, and it was St. Patrick's Day yesterday.
I sent shamrocks to everyone. It was one of the most exciting things to be youthful. Make me more youthful. I'm literally it's a Ponce de Leon blog.
You're getting hip. You're getting hip.
Slowly and surely.
Beyond emoji, we had snow falling on tweeters the last time, where you got a little breakdown on the relative effect your Twitter account is having. Right. And today we're going to teach you about the Urkel. Today we're going to teach you about Uber. And I know you're a big car service user. You have a driver. You like to get around town. But what if you
still can drive? People think that I don't know how to drive. I can still drive. When push comes to shove.
Good. I'm a horrible driver, but let's not get into that.
Even though he covers autos.
I'm aggressive.
Yeah.
I want to know if you're interested in leveraging technology to get rides quicker wherever you are. Let's say you're not in New York City. Let's say you're in San Francisco, where taxi lines are horrendous. You have to,
I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah, you have to gesticulate wildly. You have to fight people off and all those upstreamers. What if you had with the tap of an app, could have a rider appear?
All right, well, last week my driver was not well, and I had to go use car service. And I realized, I said, I cannot believe I am sitting here dialing this number, putting on hold, okay, with a series of commands where I finally, I have my number, and I'm thinking, there's got to be a better way.
Yeah, and we should pay some credit to Kyle, who's Jim's driver, who's you've been working with for many years.
Yes.
But even when you have a case like yours, you sometimes have a need for a car service.
And particularly, I was in Washington, and I needed a car, and I had no idea. I'm trying to hail one of these diamond guys, and I said, you know what, I really would like to do some work in the car, and I feel it's a little more comfortable to have a dial car. But I have no idea how to get one in foreign cities.
Uber was highlighted in particular at South by Southwest. They have a whole portfolio of cars that can actually be used. That's something different.
Plains, dust, and cops where there ain't no crops.
Yeah. But Elon Musk even is offering a couple of his vehicles. Okay. So there's really a large selection. A lot of people, if you don't want to take a regular taxi cab, also with airports, DC functions, that sort of thing, oftentimes cabs aren't the answer.
Okay, so what, my iPhone, and it's an app that I buy at the App Store?
Exactly.
Now, how do I even go?
You iPhone and Android. Okay. You download the app. It actually syncs with your credit card, which is another advantage, because when you get out of the cab, when it eventually comes, you don't have to scramble for cash that's in your pocket.
Fabulous.
It's great.
That is fabulous.
Place your location. Then a signal goes out to the driver who's nearest to you. He has 15 seconds to respond.
How is he automated?
He's already signed up for Uber because he views it as a great way of getting business. He can
But he works for a company.
Right, but instead of randomly searching, these are often livery cabs.
Okay, so off-duty or looking for someone, got some time.
In New York City, you can use the taxi cabs for the time being.
Okay. So I load UBER, and in the App Store, this comes up. How much does it cost?
It's a free app.
It's a free app.
But then the service obviously costs money, depending on your route and timing.
So you can choose kind of a regular car, your Lincoln black sedan town car, or an SUV. You get a base cost of $6 with the regular car, $7 with the black, and $14 base with the SUV. So, just to put this in perspective, if we were to come from the Upper East Side to Wall Street, it's about $17 in a regular car, $21 in a Lincoln Town car, and $32 in the SUV if you're rolling with the Cramer posse.
Now I get out, I live in Summit, okay, so which town outside of, it's 15 miles from the Newark airport. I get out, I don't want to be in the cab line. I can use this in a black car or an SUV to take my luggage. They will respond?
Absolutely.
And how will they know where I am? Do they have like GPS to know where I am?
Yes.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, and you'll get a confirmation on your phone that the driver is en route and the predicted amount of time.
Who came up with this?
Well, this is a company started in San Francisco. It's funded by Jeff Bezos and Goldman Sachs. It's it's really the way of the future.
Now, wait, if I were at Goldman, I'd be billing it to myself, not the company.
Sure.
Or Goldman as an account. Is it like they give you an account?
You would probably link it to, if you had a corporate account, you would link it to that. If you're kind of doing it personally for a family vacation, you do it to your own credit
All right,
card.
well, good. I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say, we're going to hopefully see if you can use this, and we'll check back and give updates to viewers.
But one last question.
Yeah.
How the hell do you know about it? I mean, I've been trying to get dial cabs for ages. Like, how do you know? Like, how does a new dog know these things?
The new dogs just kind of absorb by osmosis
But where?
through the
Like a
internet.
friend?
You hear people using it, and we were just saying, it's not
Uber?
a matter of age. It's a certain type of outlook, and so you just have to be open to these things. You read about them, you hear about people using them.
I just don't know. I don't know if anyone does these things.
Yeah, well, if you can't have the chauffeur, like the car talk guys, what is it, Pikov Andropov?
Okay.
Our dad likes that.
It's a good one.
All right.
Then
This is terrific.
you have to, out of necessity, find ways to take technology and get you what you need for the cheap.
All right,
On the
I learned
cheap.
something. I mean, not only did I learn something new, but I learned something new, useful, and I can't believe I didn't know it. And I can't believe, by the way, that we didn't have it the whole time. The real great ones that you tell me we should have had all along.
That's the amazing thing about innovation. Whenever you hear about something, you think, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
And then you didn't.
Well,
so.
terrific. Just terrific. Thank you, guys.
All right, keep checking back. New gadgets
learn.
and gizmos, Old Dog, new blog. Keep checking back.